Book number 3. 63 Killer Marketing Strategies, by Dan S. Kennedy. At its simplest, marketing is simply about making the right presentation of the right message to the right people. Ask yourself, are we being creative just for the sake of being creative? Most marketing goals can be best achieved by sticking to a proven foundation instead of using creative trends and fads. Being funny in marketing is risky. When it works, it's wonderful, but it flops much more often than it works. Ask yourself, why are we trying to be funny? Does it capture attention better than any other mechanism? Also, a tip, being funny is safer with regular customers than with new prospects. Watch out for the creative graphic artist in putting together your print media. The artist is irresistibly tempted by creativity for creativity's sake, to justify his existence. For example, instead of standard black and white flyers, he paints them with all the colors of the rainbow. Why should I, your prospective customer, choose you versus any and every other alternative available to me? You must answer this question. If you offer the same product or service as someone else, one of you is unnecessary. A successful unique selling proposition should set you apart from any and all competition, highlight positive, customer-friendly benefits, and be understandable. For example, pizza delivery in less than 30 minutes, or the ability to return clothes within 30 days if the client does not like them. Attack on a narrow front. As a rule, I think you need 20 times as much capital to build a generalist business than to build a specialized business. When you are evaluating your competitors, you should look for a narrow focus line of business to attack, instead of competing for every product or service the competition offers. Specialize in your product or service. For example, selling clothes not for everyone, but only for obese women, or not making all leather products, but only cool wallets. Choose a name that makes a positive contribution to the marketing process. It is critical to think very carefully about products, services, offers, publications, and business names. They should earn their keep. They should add something to the marketing process, not detract from it. Eveready is a much better name for a battery than Rayovac. Obviously, you can point to exceptions. After all, McDonald's could be just about anything, couldn't it? Yes, but first remember that Ray inherited that name. He didn't choose it or create it. Second, do you really want to make that kind of investment in creating name recognition? Most businesses or products or services can benefit greatly from either an actual owner, spokesperson, celebrity spokesperson, or created character spokesperson. For example, Mickey Mouse represents Disney. How can you customize your offer so that it is specialized, not generic? This principle is similar to attacking from a narrow front. For example, if you sell microwave dinners, then specialize in them, kids' dinners, adult dinners, and the like. Although the products are the same, they are completely different in people's minds. Have we made getting desired results with our product or service sound as easy as possible? For example, lose weight while you sleep, or learn it in 24 hours without bothering yourself, etc. Does somebody really want, not just need, your product? Creating your market should not only be based on the rational thinking of potential customers, but also on their emotions. Write down all the logical reasons why I should buy what you sell. Now come up with an emotional connection to each logical item, such as selling cowboy boots for $800. You should demonstrate how comfortable they are, how long they last, and how they make you stand out from the crowd. Also, tell them that celebrities have already bought them. And even if a person does not need shoes, he will buy them because he wants them. P.T. Barnum said, "No man ever went broke overestimating the ignorance of the American public." Have we taken a gutsy approach? Could we? Should we? Is there anything we're avoiding talking about because we're gutless? Every product or service has a flaw. When you own up to your flaw, you gain strength. you don't lose it. But you must do it first and voluntarily. If a competitor points it out, you will be in trouble. In one city, a black man ran for mayor. There was an advertisement in the newspaper with the headline, "Don't vote for a Negro." The ad text continued, "Vote for the person, vote for the ability, vote for the personality, vote for the leader, the person who can take on the problem and solve them, the person who can rally the people of Cleveland." This black man eventually became mayor. What people were discussing in whispers now came out loudly and openly. It turned a marketing disadvantage into a weapon. We all know that no one and nothing is flawless, so we expect information about hidden flaws. Revealing your flaws makes you more trustworthy. Build value as far out of proportion to price as possible, so you can sell money at a discount. For example, the casino offers a package called the Weekend Club. For $396 you get 2 nights of stay, free drinks, and $1,000 in gambling. Create comparisons that favor your product or service. Comparisons do not have to be fair, and there's no need to compare what the customer would buy in the future. There are no rules. As an example, our product costs only the price of 3 cups of coffee. Right pricing. By setting a low price, you may not always get the most suitable option. So a vase at $19.95 each may sell more poorly than if it had a price tag of $69.95 because the brain tells a person that the more expensive the product, the better it is. Consider a multi-level sales presentation. For example, many dentists charge $35 to $50 for a visit, checkup, and cleaning. Some dentists will ask for less, as little as $29, but through our new patient promotion, we'll give you a complete checkup, cleaning, and refinishing of your smile for as little as $19.95. If any part of the offer seems too good to be true, it destroys the credibility of the entire offer. People want to believe it, but they need help. Prove it. For example, you ordered more goods than you need, and now you want to sell at cost, or the warehouse is closing, and you need to sell everything quickly. Prove it every way you can. Present proof in a positive manner. Never sound defensive. For example, use positive reviews, case descriptions, or before and after pictures. A credible endorser is another form of proof. Make use of the celebrity's trust and approval. Some businesses rely on local athletes or local radio and television stars to promote local businesses. Oftentimes, this works well if the trustee doesn't act too frequently, otherwise, credibility is lost. Make use of such a celebrity in all media channels, not just one. Generously guarantee. If you can't guarantee it, don't sell it. Use the 90-day warranty in areas where a 30-day warranty is common, and a 1-year warranty in areas where no one guarantees anything. The people of America sort through their mail while standing over the wastebasket. The right postage decision can have a huge impact on the success of your direct mail effort. If you don't have the money to send direct mail, in envelopes, to your customers, then do an email newsletter. Be sure to congratulate your customers on the holidays and offer them favorable terms and promotions, but be sure not to abuse them. It helps to be in the right place at the right time. If you are planning to make a special offer, it must have an expiration date and you will make big sales that day. You must write in such a way that it seems to the client that he cannot put your materials aside and look at them later. Your job is to inspire immediate action. A special offer must expire, or it isn't special. What's the premium? The premium is at least as important as the offer, and just as much time, energy, effort, and talent should be invested in selecting or developing and presenting it as is invested in the primary product or service. Each offer must include a free bonus gift, and when possible, the bonus must have some relation to the initial offer. It must have an apparent value close to, equal to, or even greater than the price of the initial offer. Using this approach, marketers often find that customers will be as interested in a premium purchase as they are in the initial offer. For example, when you sell a property, you say, first of all, we will offer you a 90-day warranty on the heating system, cooling system, and major appliances. Secondly, we will give you a camera so that you can take pictures of your brand new home to send to friends. Thirdly, the next day after your arrival, we will send you a mover to help you unpack boxes or move furniture. Fourth, you will probably be buying at least 1 or 2 pieces of brand new furniture, so we will give you a 10% discount certificate from a furniture store. Fifth, you'll be tired after moving in, so we've provided 2 dinner certificates for you at a nice local restaurant. How much is that estimated to cost the real estate company? $100 for a guarantee, $10 for a camera, $25 for a loader, and coupons are completely free on the coupon site. If you send out direct mail, it should be creatively designed. To distinguish themselves from others, they may contain unusual artwork, such as a child's drawing, an illustration of a famous person, a cartoon, or a comic book. Unusual containers, for example, plastic bottles containing parchment gift certificates. Remember the outer envelope. They must have a bright outer shell which may have a photograph on the outside of the envelope. Unusual inserts as keys or coins, foreign currency, anything that looks like money or checks. Unusual pieces such as fake telegrams, big telegrams, audio cassettes. Unusual paper stock as parchment and certificates, check paper, and so on. The secret of the swipe file, it's just a collection of advertisements, mailings, email components, headers, coupon phrases, and so on. You can collect them, structure them, and create, like Lego, your own sentences. For example, take the headline, "Would you buy a $100,000 house for $22,800? This title can be customized to your own. The headline must do certain things to work. That is the only rule about headlines. And if the headline doesn't do those things, punt. The headline should contain a promise of positive benefits, emphasize the most significant benefit, or even several benefits. It should be understandable and approximately equivalent to one selling phrase. Tell your story the very best way it can be told, then start thinking about how many words you've used and what format will work. If you can possibly avoid it, don't write to fit predetermined space limits. Don't worry about people not reading the long copy just because it's long. If it's boring, then you've got a problem. But if it's exciting and interesting and matched with the customer's interests and fun to read, length is never a problem and is most often an advantage. You can get away with smaller types than you think. I make folks squint all the time and get some of the highest response rates and most profitable responses in the DM industry. If your coupon or order form doesn't increase the desire to buy, you've done it wrong. Herschel Gordon Lewis. You can always get gray by screening black, no extra charge. And the same thing's true for any color you use. Red can also provide pink, for example. According to a couple of real hot shots in this field of color psychology, Dr. Siegfried Vogel, the Institute of Direct Marketing in Germany, and Dr. Ned Kennan, Kennan Research, the eye sees the color red first. The theory is this is because of a strong reflex response to fire and to blood. I use this information in 2 ways. First, if there's no reason for any other accent color preference, use red. Second, be sure you use red to emphasize what you want to be read first. I like fake yellow highlighter marks and yellow background panels. But never yellow type. Response devices, like order forms, coupons, and reply cards seem to pull best if printed black on yellow or pink. Color combinations that are hard on the eyes may initially attract attention but will cost you sales. Almost without exception, photographs should be printed black on white or in full color. Photographs printed in blue, red, or green ink look sick. Sometimes a very miserly use of color can have a big impact. Bonus: If you can't sell it profitably in black and white, color won't help enough. If you do well in between, adding color may help you do even better. Adopt your customer. Most of us want something more than a one-night stand. As consumers, we want meaningful relationships with the people to whom we give our hard-earned money. Just acquiring a customer is foolish unless there is at least the same focus on customer retention. Sell through the concept of membership, issue a membership card, organize special events, members only, sales, special offers, and so on. In planning your sales strategy, think it all the way through, including what steps you can and should take to minimize refunds. Devise and implement a good post-purchase reassurance system. It is a profit center. And it builds goodwill. Don't shortcut your sales story. Give it all you've got, every time. Since we repeatedly interact with clients, we tend to speed up our sales presentations by omitting some facts about ourselves and our products that we assume they already know. This is a huge mistake. The most effective marketing approach is to tell our full selling story every time we interact with a client. Other ways to promote: the radio. Cross-couponing. Make a collaboration with another store. He gives you coupons, and you give him coupons. A Yellow Pages ad is, after all, an ad. Advertising in this source should have a headline that sells the story, a call to action, and an easy way to respond. In addition, it should have standard things such as name, location, phone, hours of operation. The outright, no strings attached free offer. Also, depending on your business, you can give additional free offers. For example, a hotel could afford to offer each of its wealthy customers a complimentary night, with no strings attached. Why? Yes, because their product is much better, and people would simply switch to it all over the world. Cold call selling. About 40% of calls will have an effect, especially if discounts and special coupon offers are used. The incoming phone call. Handle incoming phone calls efficiently. When they call you, but nothing is bought, it's your fault. Processing inbound calls received from promotions. This is telemarketing, but most businesses outsource this to someone who has not been trained and has no experience and skill in telemarketing. The outbound phone call. Call past and present clients with news of a special offer or special event. The non-threatening first contact. Some people don't respond to ads simply because they're afraid that the person on the phone will sell them. Use recorded messages and a separate phone line where the manager invites interested prospects to call and hear the recorded message. The recorded message then attempts to prompt the caller to call the regular number, the nearest store, the warehouse, and so on. School is never out for the pro. Cavett Robert. Never stop learning. Read newspapers, magazines, and articles looking for interesting headlines, order forms, and how other copywriters write long sales copy. Read one marketing book every week. Buy your competitors' products and services, order from them, and study their literature. Call their stores and offices as if you were a potential customer and walk through their steps. Learn what they do and what they don't do. Winning takes a lot more than just wanting to. Mike Ditka. Take action to get better. Read, watch videos, collect booklets, subscribe to my channel, and like the video. A positive attitude. Put all your personal and business concerns aside when it's time to focus on preparing a successful marketing plan. Being under tremendous stress and pressure and trying to do creative work leads to failure. Be polite to your customers. Keep records of customers' birthdays and give them cards and small gifts, or send thank you cards or letters. Make it a habit to write a personal thank you note every day to at least one client. Provide gift certificates and discount certificates to customers who purchase unusually large quantities. Organize regular sales for selected customers. Send your loyal clients an unexpected gift.